Sam here, welcoming you back to another Future of video. And today we have Liverpool by popular demand. I want to make it clear that I didn't want to do Liverpool, but a couple of you guys were asking and I thought, what the hell. Let's take a look at the league table real quick. Hull City, my survival career mode, boys, sitting in 5th at the minute. We are in 2nd. 5 points behind Chelsea, so it's impossible for us to get lower or higher. We're going to finish 2nd no matter what. We have a game against West Ham, but let's take a look at the club. And you guys know that in this series, I don't sign any players. So a couple of you might be wondering why I have Azpilicueta. The club actually signed him for me. They forced me to get him because they thought we needed a new right back. And as you can tell, obviously Azpilicueta can play right back. He started off as a right back at Chelsea, and then he got moved to a left back. And he can play both sides, but they wanted me to have a right back, so they signed him for me. So that's just a little disclaimer there. I didn't sign anyone. Azpilicueta was signed for me. So let's start off with the front two. We got Sturridge on the left-hand side. He's a striker that can also play on the right wing. 88 acceleration, 90 sprint speed, with 92 finishing, 89 dribbling, 88 long shots, 88 shot power. Just a very good player. 28 years of age, 6 foot. He's just so good on the ball. And he's just pretty much everything you need in a striker. Partnered up with Balotelli, the bigger guy, but also still very pacey, 77 and 79 acceleration and sprint speed respectively. He's got great ball control, good finishing, not the best, but good finishing. He's got great penalties, good shot power, good long shots, and of course good volleys as well if you want to through ball chip it to him. 27 years of age with a 4-star weak foot and 4-star skill moves. Of course, low work rates for Mario. He's a bit lazy, but it's not the worst. When you consider playing 2 strikers, it's not the worst to have low work rates. Behind them is Iago Aspas. You might be a little bit surprised by this. 86 acceleration, 79 sprint speed, 96 ball control, 95 dribbling with 93 finishing. He's got 84 long shots, 88 shot power, and just really good stats, especially for Iago Aspas. No one would really expect him to have it. He's got high work rates. Of course, he can play that cam position, 5'9", and that's why I've put him in the cam position behind them. On the left-hand side, we have Divock Origi. He's a striker that can play left wing. He's 90 acceleration with 91 sprint speed. He's got 84 ball control, 92 dribbling, 85 finishing, 83 long shots, 84 short pass, and 84 shot power. He can play left and right wing, still very young at 23 years of age. He could still grow a couple more overall. Who knows where he could go. And he's a pretty decent player as well. On the right-hand side is Raheem Sterling, 83 overall. That's all he's hit so far, but I know he can get higher than that. I've personally got him to a higher overall than this. He can play cam striker on right wing. He's a high-medium attacking and defensive work rates. He's got 94 acceleration, 92 sprint speed, with 86 ball control, 88 dribbling, and nothing too special. And one of the disappointments of the series, of this video, I would expect him to maybe hit 86 by now, 87. I mean, this kid, I've got him to 87 before. I know he can get there. He's still young. He's still 23. He's still got time. But still, I would have expected a bit more from him. If Origi and Aspas can hit 84 and 85 by now, you'd expect Sterling to be somewhere around there as well. In defensive midfield, we have Jordan Henderson, the captain. Look at those well-rounded stats, though. Not an orange stat in sight. And only his finishing and his heading accuracy and penalties are the only yellow stats that he has. So just a very well-rounded player. I don't know what else you'd want in a central midfielder. Honestly, he's a very good central midfielder. Great physical stats as well. He's got 92 stamina to run for days. He can also play right mid if you want, but I really would not recommend that. But a very good central midfielder in the game. Moreno on the left back position with 94 acceleration, 94 stamina as well, and 91 sprint speed. Really good physical stats. Look, 90s across the board. You got a couple of 80s and 89 jumping. Then you go to his ball control with 82, 86 crossing, I think very important for a left back. Then you go to his defending stats, not the greatest, 80 slide tackle and 77 stand tackle, but I don't think he's meant for his tackling. He's not a very tackle oriented player. He's a left wing back, so he can play left mid. I see him as like a wing back more so. High work rates, which is pretty good for a fullback, and he's only 25 years of age, so he could still grow past that point. You got Dejan Lovren in one of the centre-back positions on the left-hand side. High work rates, not the best for a centre back. 60 acceleration, 63 sprint speed with 86 strength. Pretty good. 74 acceleration, 80 marking, then 83 slide, and 82 stand tackling. Not the best from Dejan Lovren. He could be a lot better than what he is, but he's partnered up with Emre Can, who's a centre-back that can play defensive mid, medium work rates, 4-star weak foot and 4-star skill moves for your centre-back, just because you can. 78 acceleration, 79 sprint speed with 83 strength. Pretty good physical stats all across the board. Then you go to his skill attributes, and they're even more impressive. 82 ball control, 82 dribbling, 84 short pass, 82 shot power, 75 long shots, then 78 slide and 80 stand tackling. As far as a defensive partnership, these two aren't really the best defensively. However, they can play the ball out. They're both two centre backs that want to run out of the box and play the ball out, and they push the rest of the team up. So if you want an attacking team, look no further than this Liverpool side, and especially Emre Can, man. I'd be playing him defensive mid personally, but I've got him in there just for the sake of I've got no other centre backs with that decent rating. On the right back position, we have Azpilicueta, as I said before, signed for us with 79 acceleration, 84 sprint speed, 85 stamina. And then, as you can see, 89 crossing, 90 marking, 86 short pass. Then you got 89 slide tackle and 92 stand tackling. So by far the best tackler of the entire back four. And of course, he can play left back and right back. So that's something that I personally enjoy. A full back that can play on both sides is what I want to say. 3-star weak foot and 3-star skill moves, so not bad. And in between the nets, in between the sticks, is the Australian Brad Jones, a player who's notorious for glitching out a lot, and he's at 87 rated right now, 71 jumping, but take a look at those goalkeeping stats: 89 diving, 88 handling, 83 kicking, 87 positioning, and 89 reflexes at the age of 36. Brad Jones makes up the rest of the starting 11. Taking a look at the bench, a couple of players that you could put in. You got Ibe here, who's, you know, pacey. Markovic, 81 rated. Lallana, 80. Allen, 77. Coates, 79. Sarko, 80. And Mignolet, 81 at the age of 30. And those are the reserves. So, as I sim this episode, guys, if you did enjoy this, make sure you let me know down below. Actually, someone did come home while I was doing this video, so I had to quickly get this simmed in. But yeah, if you did enjoy this, make sure you let me know down below. As you see, we take on West Ham right now. Balotelli put us up in the 8th minute. Valencia brought it back in the 18th. But Balotelli, of course, is going to slot a penalty away with those penalty stats. He gets a 3rd goal and wraps up the game nicely with a missed penalty. He could have had 4, but we take off a 3-1 against West Ham. And that is the future of Liverpool. Let me know what you thought of it down below. I'll see you guys in the next one very soon. Keep it real.